than our scheduled time of 1. The report we had was that our visitors from Carbondale, Illinois, John A. Logan College, had some transportation issues, but they're here now. And we're getting ready to play another 1 9-inning game today. John A. Logan, they are the Vols. They are 2-2 on the young season. They will send the following lineup to the plate against Coastal South pitcher Dexter Benoit. Number 2 is Jaden Hart, the center fielder. 1 is Cruz Harlan at second. 7 is Jonah Weathers, the third baseman. Number 5, Austin Wygans in left. 44 is Thomas Swiderski in right field. Jackson Militello, number 8, is behind the plate. 17, Pablo Rebelar is the first baseman. 10 is Cameron Yearsley. He's DHing for the pitcher, number 28, Taylor Waldron. And number 3 is Jaden Correa at short. So that lineup again is Hart, Harlan, and Weathers. Wygand, Swiderski, Militello, Rebelar, Yearsley, and Correa. For the Yotes, who will be wearing their all-whites today, with the maroon numbers in gold trim. Across the infield from left to right, from third base to first base, will be number 5, Devin Murphy. 13 is Derek Jalen. 3 is Joseph Stevens. 25, Kennedy Leggett. The outfield from left to right, 23 is Aaron Threat. 7 is Drake McBride. 18 is Dominic Negron. Behind the plate, number 28.
Hitting 6, playing left field, number 23, Aaron Threat.
Cody Bro, and on the bump is Dexter Benoit, number
Hitting 7,
24.
Base, number 3, Joseph Stevens. Hitting 8th, catching, number 28, Cody Bro. Hitting 9th, playing right
The
field,
Yotes
number 8,
are
Dom
1-4 on the season.
And pitching, number 24, Dexter Benoit.
And with that, folks, we will have us our national anthem.
Please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Checking the Weather Channel, it is 78 on this Saturday afternoon, technically still in the middle of winter. Actually, we had our winter blast about 2.5 weeks ago. It seemed like we've fast forwarded through spring into some summer weather here. For those from John A. Logan that might be watching, greetings, first of all. A little background on yours truly. I have lived in Pensacola area since 1985, but at the age of 13, moved down here from Quincy, Illinois, which is right on the river, very close to where Iowa and Missouri come together. Then my younger sister, Diana, her and her husband and 2 girls, for about 10 years lived in Glen Carbon, Illinois, which is near Edwardsville. Delaney, the older of those 2 nieces, went to SIUE, graduated recently. I believe Carbondale, where John A. Logan is from, is the main campus of Southern Illinois University. John A. Logan's wearing the all grays with the blue number and blue helmets. Again, they'll send up Jaden Hart, Cruz Harlan, and Jonah Weathers here in the top of the first. Again, 1 9-inning game today. It's the third such one in the last 4 days. As we get ready to get underway, looks like we're going to get started a couple minutes early. Jaden Hart is 4 for 12 on the young season. He has scored a run, has driven in 3. He'll bat from the right side. May have pronounced it wrong. I heard Benoit earlier, and he throws pitch number 1 at 156, missing for a ball. So Dexter Benoit. Looks like Benoit. I was thinking of Chris Benoit, the WWE wrestler. The pitch is a strike called. 0-2 the count. Wind blowing from our left to right. Yeah, decent amount of cloud cover, but nothing to worry about. A swing and a miss, so a 3-pitch strikeout to lead things off. We encourage you to like us on Facebook. JockJive Sports is the address. We have a good amount of games going on the JockJive network today. So our buddy Kamari Darrington is up in Monroeville today. Actually, Bruton for baseball. Coastal North baseball. Still getting used to not calling it East. Strike 1 the call. To the left-handed hitting Cruz Harlan. Harlan is 2 for 8 on the young season with a double. And he fouls one off. 0-2. Robert Williamson doing baseball at a Christian school in Mississippi, which will hopefully join the JockJive fold. That one missing low and inside, ball 1. The 1-2, that one is hit well to right field. Right fielder drifting back to the fence. Up against the fence, makes the catch. Another 2 or 3 feet, it's a 1-0 game, but instead a deep fly to right by Harlan to Dominic Negron as Jonah Weathers to the plate. I mean, up against the fence. I don't think he robbed him, but he got close. Another foot or 2 he may have had to. Might have been able to see corner of your screen. That is fouled off 0-1. Understand John A. Logan is playing Coastal North tomorrow. I would imagine Robert will be bringing you that action. Deal 1, low and inside, 1-1. And that's a strike called. 1-2. Actually, they're going to be in our part of the world for a good while. Coastal North Sunday at Gulf Coast State in Panama City on Monday, at Pensacola State Tuesday. Pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. Be at Central Alabama on Thursday the 13th, at Southern Union on the 14th, back at Coastal North on the 15th. Actually, we'll be playing 2 games at the Southern Union State Invitational, so they'll be at Southern Union for both of those. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So a 3 up, 3 down. Top of the first for Benoit and the Yotes. Back in a minute here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Back here in Bay Minette, where the Yotes will send the following batting lineup to the plate against John A. Logan pitcher Taylor Waldron. Number 5 is the third baseman, Devin Murphy. 9 is Silas Cunningham, the DH. He's batting, of course, for the pitcher, Ben Benoit. 7, Drake McBride is in center. 25, Kennedy Leggett is at first. Derek Jellin, number 13, is the shortstop. 23, Aaron Threats in left. 3 is Joseph Stevens at second. 28 is Cody Bro behind the plate. Dominic Negron, number 18, is in right field. So again, it is Murphy, Cunningham, McBride, Leggett, Jellin, Threat, Stevens, Bro, and Negron. Defensively for John A. Logan across the infield from left to right, from third to first. Number 7, Jonah Weathers. Number 3, Jaden Correa. 1 is Cruz Harlan. 17, Pablo Rabolar. The outfield from left to right. Number 5, Austin Wygand. Number 2, Jaden Hart. 44, Trey Swiderski. Behind the plate, Jackson Militello. Number 8 on the bump is number 28, Taylor Waldron. And his first pitch is low and away, ball 1. Murphy 5 for 14 on the young season. That is a .357 average. And he takes ball 2. Doesn't feel like 78. You have a nice cool breeze blowing. Cloud cover. Strike called, 2-1. So again, Murphy, Cunningham, McBride, Kennedy, Leggett will bat. Should any of those guys reach the 2-1 outside, ball 3. Man, I would hate to see the bill for John A. Logan at the end of next week. I mean, they're down here about 8 or 9 days. That'll cost $1 or $2. The 3-1 ground ball foul to the left. I'm sure they're appreciating the warmer weather. And that is ball 4. So Murphy draws the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the first for Silas Cunningham.
Number 9, Silas Cunningham. La, 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 wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven.
Just checking. If you're watching in Carbondale, right now it's 47. Feels like 41. Pitch big, swing and a miss. Cunningham went up in the zone to try to grab that one. He is 5 of 11, 455. He leads the Yotes this early in the season. 2 doubles, a homer, 3 RBIs, and he has scored twice. And he goes up in the zone again and swings and misses through strike 2. Runner first with about a 2-step lead is Devin Murphy, and they throw back, and he's back. Wind's starting to blow a little out. Maybe able to see in the flag in the background. Waldron with the 0-2, and time is called at the plate. Cunningham batting from the left side. The 0-2 from Waldron is swung on and fouled back. The 0-2, swung on, hit to left center, could be trouble. Left field on the move, center field on the move. Left fielder will haul it in. For out number 1, that's Austin Wygand.
Number 7, Drake McBride.
Drake McBride's the center fielder. Coming in batting .250, 3 for 12. He's got a double, a homer, scored twice. And has also walked twice. Beautiful day here in Bay Minette. Pitch to McBride is a chopper. Third baseman has it. Off the back foot to second for one. Over to first. Not in time. Good throw there by Jonah Weathers off the back foot to get the lead man. It'll go 5-4 Weathers to Harlan as Devin Murphy is out. 2 down here in the first. For Kennedy Leggett, batting .182. His 2 hits are extra base hits, a double and a 2-run homer. The 2-run homer was in Mobile 8 days ago. Game with Miami-Dade getting moved to Stanky Field at South Alabama. Back to first and the runner back. Speaking of the Sun Belt, I was fortunate enough last May to do some radio work for the Sun Belt Conference Tournament. Interesting stat the guy I worked for told me, I'll tell you after this pitch, is a strike called. At one point last year, he said the Sun Belt was 3rd in conference RPI behind the SEC and the ACC. Some good baseball in that, I guess you call it a mid-major. Over to first, almost got him. Southern Miss, Troy. Of course, South Alabama, Louisiana, Lafayette. And others. That one is a strike called. Oh, 2 pitch from Waldron. The runner is off. It's up and away. The throw down to second will be. They got him as he went running by. So I guess 2-6. So Leggett will lead off the bottom of the second as 2 runners thrown out on the base pass here in the bottom of the first. No score with John A. Logan and Coastal South here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone, because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
Back here in Bay Minette, where John A. Logan will send up 4, 5, and 6 in Austin Wygand, Thomas Swiderski, and Jackson Militello. Trying to think, these guys from Carbondale, I don't know if that would be, I guess they would just take 65 most of the way from Carbondale. 55 I know goes through St. Louis, so that would kind of take them a little out of the way. Of course, they could have done that, get off in Jackson, Mississippi. The pitch is a check swing foul by Austin Wygand. Wygand 5 for 10 on the young season with a double and 2 home runs, 4 RBIs and 2 runs scored. He is slugging 1,200 right now. The 1-1 is low, ball 2. Now I am imagining that John A. Logan went back to Carbondale after their weekend games. The pitch, 2-1. Otherwise that hotel bill would be through the roof. The 3-1 pitch is a strike called. Count full now to Wygand, W-I-E-G-A-N-D. Reminds me of a Russell Crowe's character from The Insider. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So 3 strikeouts in the first 4 at-bats for, I guess it's Benoit, as the right-handed hitting Thomas Swiderski steps in for John A. Logan. He is batting .231 on the young season, 3 for 13 with a run scored. He does have a homer and 2 RBIs. He takes strike 1. The 0-1, big swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. Dexter Benoit is locked in early here. 4 strikeouts and 5 at-bats. This is only his second appearance. And see why he's excited to get back out there. In his first appearance, went only 3 innings, gave up 6 runs on 8 hits. The pitch is a strike called. So I'm sure he's been chomping at the bit to get back out on that bump. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts in that appearance. The 0-1 up and in on the hands. Oh, and apparently inside enough that it clipped him. So Militello trotting down after getting hit on the, on the hand. As Pablo Rebollar to the plate. Over to first, and he gets away. And I think it's going to be interference. Logan tried to jump out of the way. He's going to be safe at second on the E1. If the inning continues, Cameron Yearsley, the DH, will bat. No score and a runner in scoring position here for Logan. Pitch swung on, hit to center field. Center field took a half step back, takes several in, and will make the catch for out number 3. That is Drake McBride. So the hit by pitch does not hurt Coastal South. Played an inning and a half. We hit at the bottom of the second. No score here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
And the pitch swung on, hit high to right center. Second base going out, center field coming in, right field coming in. The right fielder will make the catch. Swiderski for out number 1.
Number 13, Derek Jones.
Dylan taking one way outside, ball one. Dylan batting .523, 3 for 11. Question, that's his OPS. .273, 3 for 11 with 1 RBI. And he takes strike one. Missing outside now, 2-1. Missing, ball 3. In there for strike 2. Pitch is a chopper, shortstop charging. He's got it. Nice glove work over to first. Nice stretch for the 6-3. So Correa to Rabolar for out number 2. That one hit it hard, so a 3 up, 3 down, bottom of the second. We head to the top of the third. No score here on JockJive.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
That is a strike called to Cameron Yearsley, the DH. And he takes strike 2. Yearsley is 0 for 2 on the season. Make it 0 for 3 after a 3-pitch strikeout. Benoit with his 5th strikeout in 2 1/3. Jaden Correa, the shortstop, 143 on the year, 1 for 7. And he fouls one out of play to the right. And that is a strike. Pitch is strike 3 called. That is 6 strikeouts through the first rotation in the John A. Logan lineup. Back to Jaden Hardy, struck out swinging his first time. That is fouled off. That fouled off, 0-2. And that is strike 3 called. Benoit on fire here through the first 3. He has 7 strikeouts. 2.5 in the books. We head to the bottom of the third. No score here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes.
The pitch is outside, ball 2. That may be a 2-step lead over at first by Bro. And that one misses high, ball 3. Pitch.
It's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
As you can see, we had to restart for the second time. Benoit had another 1-2-3 inning with 2 more strikeouts. 2, 4, 7. He's got 9 through 4. As Coastal South will send up 5, 6, and 7, and Jellin threatens Stevens with a 3-0 lead. Robert was at Southeastern Baptist College in Mississippi. Unfortunately, they lose 15-0 to, I guess, Brescia University, B-R-E-S-C-I-A. Coastal North losing in 5 innings to East Mississippi, 15-0. That is hit well to right center. Center fielder on the run. It gets over his head. That's going to be at least 2 bases. He will be standing with a double. He being Derek Jellin to lead off the bottom of the 4th.
Number 23,
Aaron Threat with a fly out to center. Threat with a fly out to center his first time. Back in the 2nd. Waldron with the look to second, and the pitch he shows. Bunny gets it down, but it's foul. Again, a 3 spot in the 3rd. The difference here is South trying to win their first game at home on the season. Showing bunt. And he pops this one up, and it gets out of play. 0-2. A little upsetting himself that he couldn't get that bunt down. See, gets out of the box and gets back in. Waldron with the look over to second, and the 0-2 pitch is popped up. Catcher's going to give it a look, but that's going to get out of play. Into the stands. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased one low and out of the zone. Threat now 0-2 is Joseph Stevens to the plate. He flew out to right his first time.
Number 3, Joseph Stevens. If you are what you say you are, a superstar.
The pitch shows bunt, pulls back, misses low, ball 1. One 0 pitch is up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two 0 pitch, swung on, fouled out of play, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cody Bro, the on-deck man for the Oats. They look to tack on. The 1-2 is a strike. Apparently it's now 2-2. Waldron with the look to second, and his 2-2 pitch is a ground ball. Waldron has it. He's going to go to third, and they're going to get him. So that's going to go 1-5 on the fielder's choice. Weathers putting on the tag. 2 down. For Cody Bro, who singled and scored in that 3-run third. Pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 in there for strike 2. If the inning continues, Dominic Negron will bat. Go back to first. Waldron's 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So that'll do it for the 4th as he works around the leadoff double. 4 innings in the books. It is a 3-0 lead for Coastal South here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone, because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family.
And for about, I don't know, the 5th time, we restart the computer, and as you can see, John Logan has taken a 4-3 lead. Cruz Harlan was hit by a pitch to lead off the inning, then scored on a sac fly by Austin Wygant. Then Thomas Swiderski hit a solo homer to give John A. Logan the lead for the first time. So for Coastal South, it'll be Drake McBride, Kennedy Leggett, Derek Jellin, the batters. And Colin Tarr is number 21. This is his 2nd inning of work. And he's now the pitcher of record for John A. Logan out of Carbondale, Illinois. McBride has reached on a fielder's choice and has flown out to center, so he's 0 for 2. South trailing for the first time. Pitch from Tar is a ball up. Pitch from Tar is a big swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, swung on, missed, held on 2 for the strikeout. So McBride now 0 for 3. Kennedy Leggett is 0 for 2. He flew out to right and he is struck out. Missing for ball 1. One-0 pitch is low, ball 2. The 2-0. Hit high on the infield. Shortstop drifting out, second baseman drifting out, and the second baseman about 8 to 10 feet out into the grass makes the catch. Harlan for out number 2. Derek Jellin with a double his last time. Was thrown out on a fielder's choice. He's also grounded out to short. And the first pitch he sees here in the 6th inning is up for ball 1. One-0 pitch, swung on, fouled out of play. 1-1. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Now strike 2. The 1-2 pitch is low and away, ball 2. Start to see the shadows start to creep across left and center. 2-2 pitch just off the plate. Second baseman Harlan was about 3 steps to the dugout. Thought it was strike 3. Payoff pitch here to Derek Jellin is low for ball 4. So Jellin reaching for the 2nd straight time. As Aaron Threat with a fly out to center and a strikeout to the plate. Very short lead for Jellin over at first base. Pitch to Threat's going to be low, ball 1. If the inning continues, Joseph Stevens is the scheduled batter. The 1-0 pitch is swung on, popped up right side. First baseman long run into foul ground, and I believe he made the basket catch. He did. For Bolar. So South will leave a runner on. We're 2/3 of the way home as we go to the top of the 7th. When we get back, John A. Logan with the 4-3 lead here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Milbert in for his second inning of work. He will face 9-1-2 in Correa, Hart, and Harlan. And the pitch is going to miss outside, ball 1. So again, if John A. Logan's at Coastal North tomorrow, that one hit high to center field to be continued as the center fielder, McBride, amidst the shadows, makes the catch for out number 1. I assume Robert will be in Bruton tomorrow, bringing you that action there, so you'll be able to see another broadcast here on JockJive. Hopefully the internet's going to be much better than it is here. Jaden Hart batting for the 4th time. He is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a lineout. The pitch is a ball. One-0 pitch, a swing and a miss. Count now 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. The 2-1 in there for strike 2. Don't want to tempt the internet gods, but we're 10 minutes in and no buffering. So if you're a Christian, folks, please pray to the internet gods for me. The pitch is swung on, hit well to center. Center fielder going back into the shadows makes the catch. So a pair of back-to-back flyouts for out number 2. Cruz Harlan is flown out, grounded out. He has been hit by a pitch, and he has scored once. Just like we had on Thursday. Again, a lot of cloud cover, so it looks like the entire field in shadow for the brief moment. The pitch is low and away, 1-0. Of course, at 3:30, really won't start for real for another hour or so. 1-0 pitch is swung on. Fouled out of play, 1-1. Making awfully good time, an hour and a half in, and we're in the top of the 7th. Do see a total of 3 crooked numbers on our scoreboard. So rolling along at a fairly good pace. That one low, ball 2. The 2-1 is a strike call, 2-2. 2-2 from Milbourne is a ground ball to the right side. Second baseman charges, has it over to first in time. So a quick 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 7th. Led to the bottom of the 7th when we get back. South with work to do, trailing by 1 here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone. Because now you're a part of something. A community that wants you to succeed. Thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's coastal Alabama.
Back to the action here at Stanley James Field, where the bottom third of the Yotes lineup will bat in Stevens, Bro, and Negron, down 4-3. They led 3-0 after 3. John A. Logan with a pair in the 5th and the 6th. Up and in, ball 1. Have a press box full of Coastal South players, so no gossiping about girl guys. You don't want to get picked up on the crowd mic or anything like that. The 1-0 pitch. Or talk bad about your coaches. Don't want to do that either. 2-0 the count. Tars 2-0 is up for ball 3. Stevens flew out to right in the 3rd, hit into a fielder's choice in the 4th. The 3-0 up and in, ball 4. Tying run on here for Cody Bro. Pardon me, as a single and a run scored, and he struck out. Correction, we have us a pinch hitter, Bryce Speakman, number 4, coming to the plate. Bats from the left side. As home plate umpire has to scribble in his little card. I could take this weather just about all year long right now. I mean, not to be too picky, maybe drop it down to 70, maybe 65. That's about it. But, man, we're still in winter for, what, another 6 weeks? This is spring/summer weather, which is weird because we didn't have much of a fall at all. I don't think. Then we had that storm. Bunt is down. Third baseman charges. He's got it. His only play is the first. It's low and it gets away. But a good job backing it up by the second baseman. Prevents the lead runner from going to third. Good job there by Harlan as it got past the first baseman. So I guess we're calling that an infield hit for Speakman. 2 on. Here come the Oats with Dominic Negron, the scheduled batter. But we don't see a batter coming out. Now we see a batter coming out.
Number 18, Dom Negron.
Negron has a walk and a run and a strikeout. As he's showing bunt, first baseman in, and he spins around. I'll throw it out. Of course, like I said, for our visitors from Carbondale, Illinois, they would have been right at home down here about 2.5 weeks ago. Gulf breeze where I'm from, 8.5 inches of snow in about a 9-hour span, and it didn't stop from about 2 in the afternoon to about 10 o'clock. That bunt is down. It is foul. I've lived down here 40 years in Edmonton like that. Reminded me of growing up, as I mentioned earlier, Quincy, Illinois, till I was 13. Devin Murphy will bat next, the leadoff man here for Coastal South, as they look to rally. They put up 3 in the third. John A. Logan with 2 in the 5th and 6th. The bunt is down, but foul once again, 0-2. The sun has found its way out, as you can see. But again, the tree line putting good part of left and center into shadow. The center fielder, Hart, standing in the shadows right now. It's going to be close. I don't know if we'll have to have the lights turned on today or not. It'll be close. Again, this game was scheduled to start at 1, got pushed back an hour, as Coach Pruitt's going to have a chat with Negron. As I mentioned earlier, we encourage you to like us on Facebook. JockJive Sports, the address. Robert usually on Sundays will list all the games we're doing. It was a long post this week. Again, as you see, we're in this overlap for pretty much the entire month of February with the basketball season winding down, baseball and softball starting to crank up. So there's going to be a lot of activity on the JockJive network over the next. It is down. It is foul. That's going to be a strikeout. One down.
Number 5, Devin Murphy.
Devin Murphy's been on base twice with walks in the first and the third. He struck out in the 5th. And blowing from left to right, as you can see, right side of your screen. Pitch to Murphy is low and inside. We do see somebody throwing in the John A. Logan bullpen. We see some stretching and standing around. Looks like we might see somebody throwing on the Coastal South side here pretty soon. Second baseman getting him a good lead. The pitch to Murphy, that is swatted foul down the left side. 1-1. The 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2.
Let's go, Deb.
4-3. John A. Logan taking the lead in the top of the 6th. The 1-2 to Murphy is low and away, ball 2. Silas Cunningham, the on-deck man, had a 2-run single earlier. Gave South its first lead in the 3rd, part of a 3-run inning. The look to second, and the 2-2 pitch is a chopper shortstop. He's going to tag the base. This is going to be a double play. Shortstop ranging to his left, Correa. Just like that. The threat ends as South leaves a runner on for the 4th time in 7 innings. We head to the top of the 8th. John A. Logan will look to add to a 4-3 lead here on JockJive.
We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
To the top of the 8th. John A. Logan will send up 3, 4, and 5. It is Weathers, Wygand, Swiderski, the scheduled batters, as a big swing and a miss, as Scott Milbourne in inning number 3 of relief came in the 6th inning. And a 4-3 game for the visitors from Carbondale, Illinois. That one missing inside ball 1. Carbondale, I believe, the home campus, the main campus of Southern Illinois University. That is fouled off. I believe they're the Salukis. It's a Indian tribe. Guess that'd be in the Ohio Valley Conference, perhaps? Not sure. Maybe the Missouri Valley. The 1-2 pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. Mentioned earlier, my niece graduated from there, the Edwardsville campus, SIUE. The 2-2 pitch is hit high to the left side. Third baseman drifting out, shortstop drifting out, left field coming in, but it'll be the shortstop about 10 feet into the outfield grass. Hauls that one in, Derek Jellin for the out. Austin Wygand is 0 for 2 with a sac fly. And the pitch is a strike call. The 0-1. In there for strike 2. Thomas Swiderski, who hit the solo homer that put him ahead, waits on deck. As Wygand fouls one off. 0-2 the count. Another 0-2 pitch is hit well into right field. Right field on the run, and I believe it bounced off the top of the wall and came back. It hit the top of the fence, I believe, and bounced back. Even with the wind blowing out, it bounced back in. I think my chances of winning Powerball are better than seeing something like that. Hit the top, the top of the fence, which is about 8 feet high, and bounced back in. Another 6 inches, it's 5-3. Swiderski, who has homered, to the plate. And the pitch popped up and getting out of play. Watch every ball that gets fouled off behind me. I'm thinking, uh-oh, I'm parked back there somewhere. I've been told by somebody in that situation you want to park your windshield toward the field because the insurance covers the front window. Maybe, I don't think it would cover a back window. Whoa, and that's thrown into center field. That's going to be anyone. So Wygand over to third base. Infielders in for a play at the plate. This one popped up. Center field coming in. I don't think this is going to be deep enough to move him. A long run by the center fielder. He was about 15 feet from being in the infield when he made that grab. McBride. So fortunately for the Yotes, the runner stays put with 2 outs. And they'll drop back to their regular depths defensively as Tello to the plate. He's been hit twice. It's going to be interesting to see that play of Wygans that hit the top of the fence and bounced back, how that could affect things here over the next 45 minutes or so. And he's hit again for the 3rd time. Someone's going to need a big ice pack at the end of this one. Pablo Rebollar has flown out to center and is doubled and scored and singled. Third baseman Murphy looks like he's playing even with his bag. Everybody else at regular depth. They're, of course, holding the first, that being Kennedy Leggett. And the pitch swung on, fouled, straight back. The inning continues. Cameron Yearsley, the scheduled batter. And I think they're meeting on the mound. JockJive is also on X and Instagram. Of course, they also have a YouTube channel that you can watch these streams on. And I believe we're going to see a new pitcher. Tell you about it when we get back here on JockJive.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Number 14 is Chris Floyd out of Opelika, Alabama. Stands 6'3". Look to get South out of a jam here, as John A. Logan has runners at the corners. Pablo Rebollar with the fly out to center, double and a run scored, and a single. an 0-1 count on the batter, so I guess he's inheriting an account here. Runners at the corners here for the Volunteers. The 0-1 pitch is up and away, 1-1. If the inning continues, the DH, Yearsley bats. 1-1 pitch, that's going to miss low and away, ball 2. So 3 single 9-inning games in a 4-day span here for the Yotes. The 2-1 is foul tipped. Oh, I think it got him in the ankle or foot. He is down in the box, but we'll get up as he tries to limp that one off. 2-2. So we're closing in on 4 o'clock here on this Saturday. Trainer made it about a third of the way out, and batter says, I'm good. 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. As John A. Logan looks to pad their lead. The 2-2 from Floyd. Runner is off. It's a ground ball shortstop. His only play will be to first, and in plenty of time. So Floyd gets him out of a jam here in the top of the 8th. South down to its last 6 outs here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here. And be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
It's interesting, a musician in a bit of trouble these days. That's Diddy, in between innings. Sampling one of the greatest rock songs ever made. That's Kashmir for you scoring at home. As Dylan Menino, the 3rd pitcher for John A. Logan, warming up here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. It will be 2, 3, and 4, and Silas Cunningham, Drake McBride, Kennedy Leggett. Cunningham has flown out to left, hit a 2-run single in the 3rd, flew out to right in the 5th. As the wind picking up a little bit. As it's like one of those thick clouds to our left covering up the sun once again. As we're about 2 hours in to this one. The first pitch was at 1:56, so we're at 2:01. And we're in the 8th inning, the pitch. Strike called. It's a pretty good time. Usually if you can play 3 innings in an hour, that seems to be pretty quick. The 0-1 is up and away, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Menino's 2-1, up and away, ball 3. Drake McBride, your on-deck man for the Yotes. The 3-1 is strike called, as I think Cunningham thought he had drawn ball 4. The payoff pitch from Menino is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Cunningham now 1 for 4. Drake McBride hit into a fielder's choice to end the first. He flew out to center in the third, struck out in the 6th. Pitch is a strike call. Missing 1-1. That one up for ball 2. The 2-1. Outside, ball 3. The 3-1 to McBride is swung on, hit high into center field. Center fielder on the run, still on the run, and Shadows making the catch for out number 2, Hart. Kennedy Leggett 0 for 3, a fly out, a strikeout, and a pop out. Pitch is a ball low. And a swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 upstairs. Leggett looking to reach for the first time today. As Jarek Jellin will bat if the inning continues. 2-1 to Leggett is low and away, ball 3. The 3-1 hit well, but foul down the left side. Count now full. Dylan Menino's 3-2 pitch is low and away, ball 4. The tying run is aboard. Derek Jellin has his double and a walk. He's also grounded out to short. Pitch is popped up to the right, now to play. The 0-1 upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1 in there for strike two. The 1-2, he checks his swing. No, he goes around for the strikeout. So for the fifth time today, Coastal South will leave a runner on. 8 innings in the books. We head to the top of the ninth. John A. Logan, 4-3 lead here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone, because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
So number 35, Trevor Ferris, is going to pitch for the second straight day. This is appearance number 3 for him on the season. John A. Logan will set up 8, 9, and 1 in Yearsley, Correa, and Hart as they look to add to a 4-3 lead. Correction, looks like we have us a pinch hitter. Number 4 is Bryer Arview, B-R-Y-E-R, batting from the left side. And he takes low and away for ball 1. Looks like Coastal South will be heading to Perk on Tuesday to take on Mississippi Gulf Coast. That one is a strike called, short for Perkinston. I think it's about 20, 30 minutes north of Gulfport on US 49. The 1-1 popped up. Left fielder, our third baseman run. Is he going to have enough room? He does. Nice job there by Murphy. Nearly being up against the bullpen fence and backpedaling a couple steps and reeling it in for out number 1. Jaden Correa batting from the right side. He has a 2-run double that got John A. Logan within 3-2 in the 5th. That one's going to miss outside, ball 1. One-0 pitch in there, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is low for ball 2. In case you're wondering, Coastal South will have 6, 7, and 8 batting in the bottom of the 9th. 2-1 is outside. That number 8 spot, Bro and then Speakman, who went in to pinch hit, they have a combined 2 hits out of that number 8 spot. 3-1 pitch is a chopper. Third baseman Murphy has it. He'll pump and fire across in plenty of time. For out number 2. Jaden Hart coming to the plate for the 5th time. He is 0 for 4. Strikeouts in the 1st and 3rd. Line out to 3rd in the 5th. Flew out to center in the 7th. Pitch is a strike called. That one low and away. 1-1. The 1-1, the bunt is popped up and out of play. 1-2. Wind continuing to blow out a little bit. 1-2 pitch is strike 3 called. So Ferris gets the 1-2-3, top of the 9th. Down to their final 3 outs. We'll have it for you when we get back here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
It's going to be Thread, Stevens, and Speakman, the scheduled 3 batters here in the bottom of the 9th. South looking to avoid going 1-5 on the young season. As Dylan Menino looks to close the door. Thread 0 for 3 with a fly out to center, a strikeout, and a pop out to first. And the pitch, he shows bunt, pulls back. It misses outside, ball 1. Do see a Volunteer throwing down the right side. The pitch showing bunt again. Does he pull back? They're going to look down. Did he pull it back? He did. Ball 2. Showing bunt again, and strike 1. The 2-1 is a strike call. 2-2. And that one's low and away for ball 3. Menino's 3-2 pitch is strike 3 called.
Number 3, Joseph Stevens.
Menino's got 3 strikeouts now. Joseph Stevens with a fly out, reached on the fielder's choice and has walked. Pitch up and in, almost hit him. Very easy for me to say, but it's where you tell him to wear it. Spun out of the way, awfully close to getting some of the jersey, but it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a strike. Now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch is low for ball 2. The 2-1, oh, up around his head, ball 3. Menino's 3-1 is strike 2 called. Payoff pitch is a ground ball. Shortstop to his left. He's got it over to first. Does he stay on the bag? He does. Wow, what a stretch by Rabolar to keep a toe on the bag for out number 2. Yoked down to their final out.
Number 12, Caden Mason.
Another pinch hitter in Caden Mason. Mason has a double. He is 1 for 8 on the season. He'll be asked to continue the ball game as Negron, the on-deck man. That one is a strike call. The 0-1, does he check his swing? He does not. They're down to their final strike. It's 0-2. The 0-2 is swung on, and it's missed, but it misses the catcher. He's going to reach. I think there was a miscommunication with pitcher and catcher on the pitch that was supposed to be called, as he went up and swung and missed it. So for the 4th straight inning, Coastal South has a base runner. John A. Logan took the lead with 2 in the 6th, which made it 4-3, which is where we stand. But South left a runner on in the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. The tying run is now on in the 9th. think we're going to have a runner for Mason, or no? Yes. Addison Scott is number 10, running at first. So the winning run at the plate, and Dominic Negron. The pitch is up for ball one. The inning continues. Devin Murphy will bat for the 5th time. He'll be looking for his first hit if he gets the chance. The 1-0 pitch is outside, ball 2. And as we mentioned, John A. Logan has somebody up throwing, and has since the beginning of this bottom of the 9th. The 2-0, he's taking strike 1. The 2-1, swung on, fouled out of play. South down to its final strike again. And Scott, the runner at first. In for Mason, who reached on a wild pitch on strike 3. The 2-2 pitch is up and away. Ball 3. Payoff pitch is strike 3 called, and the game's over. He thought he had drawn ball 4. And he's still talking with the home plate umpire. So for the 4th inning in a row, South leaves a runner on, and they lose by 1. Final score is 4-3. John A. Logan with 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. The solo homer by Swiderski in the 6th inning holds up as Coastal South falls to 1-5 on the young season. So again, we mentioned earlier, like us on Facebook. JockJive Sports is the address for any and all future broadcasts. Robert will probably make that post tomorrow for everything coming up this week. So that'll do it here for Bay Minette. John A. Logan rallies to win this one 4-3. This is Jason Thompson signing off, wishing you all a pleasant afternoon.